Hi folks, welcome to another beer review. Today we're going once again over to Track out of Manchester, and this is a can of I Dance Like This, which is an IPA brewed with Mosaic, Vic Secret and Amarillo, clocking in at 6.5% ABV with artwork once again from AH Creative. Beautiful, beautiful looking can. So without any further ado, let's get this opened and see what we get. Post-work can. It's pouring nicely, as one would expect. It's a beer in the glass then. And it's not the haziest of IPAs, but it's still definitely a Merc bomb. A little bit darker. Beer poured with quite a big 2-finger worth of a soapy white head. Lovely sort of a orangey, almost grape-like look to it. So let's see what we get on the nose. Loads of tinned pineapple. And in fact, you're getting like, you know, the tinned fruit salad. That sort of thing, especially the juice that you get. I'm getting that a lot with IPAs recently. A little bit of herbalness coming through. Don't think herbalness is a word, but we'll stick with it. Slight grassiness as well. It smells really good though. It's got a nice sweetness to it. Cop-out statement of the year. Smells like a Track beer. You know, sort of like the way Brewdog has their own smell. Northern Monk seems to have their own smell. Cloudwater seems to have their own smell. There's like these distinct characteristics that you pick up with some breweries. And I'd smell this and I'd instantly think it was Track. Until you actually put it under my nose without knowing it's Track, and I don't have any idea who it is. So that statement is redundant. Sort of like my channel. Anyway. It smells really good. Post-work beers just always smell good, don't they? Because it's post-work beer. Anyway, let's give it a taste. Cheers, folks. It's a Track IPA. What doth thou expect? In fact, representing, well, I'm a fucking brewery fan bitch at the moment. Got a Mikkeller Beer Club lanyard for work. Got me Northern Monk hoodie on, which is, by the way, this is one of the best hoodies I've ever had from a brewery. And then Manchester represent with my Cloudwater tea. And, you know, Northern Monk are in Manchester as well. Well, the bar is one of my favourite ever places to drink. So yeah, a bit of a, completely unintentional this. Beer Muff, one of the best bottle shops I've ever been to. Don't know what the point in that was, but hey ho, we'll continue. So, there's like a slight prickly tartness coming through. Like maybe a subtle hint of gooseberry. The tang of a passion fruit without the flavour. Getting old school lychee sort of vibes as well. But then again, you get a little bit of tropical characters. There's a bit of like mango on the intake. Yeah, and you can like taste the fumes of a beer. But it's not like tropical in that way. Definitely a little bit more citrusy on the flavour as opposed to the nose. Sort of getting that clementine, little hint of lemon. A little bit of bitterness on the back end. Lovely upper end of medium mouthfeel. Yeah, it's just another consistently well brewed IPA from Track. And yesterday, actually, I recorded the review of Losing My Edge, which this is sort of, it's giving me the same vibes where it's not like Track's greatest IPA, because even to compare their IPAs throughout this year, there's a lot of heavy hitters that Track have produced. But I think there may be one or two beers from Track that I've had this year where I'm like, it's all right, just about a 7. But then again, if you value my opinion, you know that a clueless drinker 7 out of 10 means absolutely fuck all fundamentally, but it also means that a beer is worth seeking out. Even if it was a 1 out of 10 beer, I want you to try it for yourself. Do you know what I mean? But it's just really, really, really good. It's a really, really good IPA. It's got the hop profile and the hop build that we're all used to. We drink these beers day in, day out. It's probably the most popular sort of style. But Track do just beers in general really, really good. But their IPAs and pales, I mean, got one of the best lower ABV pale ales around there with Sonoma or Sonoma. But then if you want a little bit more of a hoppiness, then you go to Half Dome, which is an absolute cracker. And some of the collaborations they've done. The Imperial Stouts, the Imperial Gozers that I've had, the Lagers, although I haven't had too many. They're just a really fantastic brewery and one of the best in the UK. And I'm by no means a fanboy. They need to restock the sound like Seaside Mark. They need to restock the Sonoma, don't know how you say it, I'm ignorant, t-shirts, because they're fucking awesome. Sort of like in the style of Run DMC. In fact, their merch game is really good. Although the grey t-shirt I bought is a little bit too much, so I just sent it to Lucy. Because I'm a gentleman like that. Plus, Special looks really pretty fucking cute wearing that t-shirt. But anyway, I digress. This is just a stonking IPA. It really, really is. And I could easily give it an 8 out of 10. As I said, you've probably tasted this before from other breweries, but there's just a real quality in Track. I mean, I was a big fan of them when they were in bottles. I think they've been, year on year that I've known of Track, one of my favourite breweries in general. Plus, you get a nice exercise when you go to their tap room through all the stairs. Plus, if you were looking for a fancy apartment in the gentrified city of Manchester, then you got a drink. There's a little cinema there where Squawk is, although I think they might have had to move because of renovations and, well, COVID. That's hit stuff on the nose, hasn't it? But yeah, it's in like this sort of rundown, like industrial part, right by Piccadilly train station with the railway bridges. Which, by the way, perfect place to open any sort of shop. Is it a high quality brewery if they don't have a presence under a railway bridge? Do you know what I mean? But yeah, Manchester, I know it is gentrified to fucking most places, but I love Manchester. One of the worst things about COVID, aside from the people who have unfortunately lost their lives, I'm not even going to joke about this because it's a bit shitty, isn't it, really? But yeah, I miss my Manchester. I really, really miss visiting Manchester, going to my favourite haunts like Northern Monk, Cloudwater, Track, Beatniks Republic. So many great places, even like the Brewdog on Deansgate is just, you're always guaranteed to have good local beer from some of the best breweries in the UK, some really underrated breweries like Shindigger, and of course Runaway. Lovely stuff. You get a lot of their bottles in more restaurants, which I like that. But yeah, I could blather on about Manchester. I've got that sort of, if you know me personally, Germany, I overly romanticise when it comes to the beer culture. Manchester is up there for like the burgeoning, I mean, traditional places like J.W. Lee's, who else? The ones at Joseph Holt, just name dropping. And then you've got fantastic breweries like Wander Beyond, Manchester Union. Then you've got places like in and around Manchester and Salford. Just, I tell you what, I'm going to go out on a limb on my fat, obese limbs and say the North in the UK produces the best beers in the UK. Come fight me. In fact, no, don't. Bring some Southern, Eastern, Western, Midlands beers. Bring them to me. Let's just share drinks. It's not about who's better than who. Even though there is a north-south divide. But let's be honest, that's been there for years. Anyway, we're getting into the nitty-gritty politics of this. To lighten the mood, I've actually got Andy Warhol socks on, so anyway, that is, make of that what you will. I am a very fat person, but I can still lift my leg up high. And yeah, what a weird review this is, but fundamentally this is a really good beer, so you should go check it out if you can do. And yeah, if you've tried it, let me know your thoughts, opinions down below. What's some of your favourite track beers? What's some of your favourite Manchester beers and Manchester breweries? And yeah, go check out Track. Their web shop will be in the description, as well as their socials. Also, of course, Creative, because Track have got such a good identity, and it's definitely been lifted since they've gone into cans. But yeah, it is what it is. I'm slowly drinking this. Well, I say slowly, I'm drinking it way too quick, so you're going to have like a thimble of beer for the thumbnail. But it's good stuff, man. Track, one of the best breweries in the UK, and have been for the past couple of years. So yeah, cheers for watching, folks. And if you want to see me lift my leg up anymore, then feel free to go check out my OnlyFans. Because guess where this can is going? Anyway, you fucking reprobates, you despicable people. I bet you actually looked up the Clueless Drinker on OnlyFans, didn't you? It exists, but I've yet to actually create content. Anyway, cheers for watching. You all take care and stay safe.